Can say.
Do you speak French or not?
Okay.
Okay. So basically, the stage is a skating area. And we're the skaters. We're going to have to do a few tricks. I think the designer was really inspired by skater looks from the 1990s. You can see that in the bandana, the shorts, the denim jackets, which actually aren't all that good for skating, but I do feel really good in them.
So, are the 90s back? For Japanese label Kidill, the answer is yes. For his autumn-winter 23-24 collection revealed in Paris, Hiroki Sueyasu embraced purity, chaos and freedom. With these skaters clearly aware of the risks that come with enjoying that freedom. A little less likely to take a stumble, Japanese master Yohji Yamamoto will be celebrating his 80th birthday this year. For him, thinking about the state of the world is as important as creating magnificent clothes. This collection is called Don't Do That. So what exactly does that refer to?
Don't consume too much. You are killing the earth. We are killing the earth. I'm also guilty. Only to live.
And how do you translate this idea in the collection?
I wanted to pick up the main title in the Middle East. Middle East is very, very, very mixed. So many types, so many people, so many things are mixed. So finally, the culture of human's face or body became beautiful.
Just like works of art, fashion collections almost always have a title. Walter Van Beirendonck is the director of fashion at the Royal Academy of Fine Art in Antwerp in Belgium. Just like Yamamoto, he's appalled by the state of the planet. His latest collection is titled We Need New Eyes to See the Future.
Yeah, for me it was a collection with a lot of protection, so that's why I started to work with the exoskeleton idea. So at one side there is the skeleton, literally, and then the other side there are all the protections around the body, which is creating a kind of aura of being protected. And I think that today we need that kind of protection in the world we're living in. I want to bring over a positive energy. It's always part of my collections, and I think it's important to motivate people, to surprise people, to let people enjoy beauty. And for me, this is a play around beauty all the time. I like to do it, and I like to really push forward my own boundaries and my own, to push forward my ideas all the time.
Californian-Parisian designer Rick Owens feels what he calls a bitterness in creating collections in wartime. To lessen the burden, he's turned to the grandeur of ancient Egypt. The result? Thigh-high boots, extra-large shoulders, bomber jackets made from recycled polyamides, all shot through with references to bondage.
The collection? Yeah. It's fucking très bon, très joli. The men are wearing beautiful bell coats that look fabulous. The slacks are wonderful, torn up at the bottom. He's taking shape and making it very accessible. That's how I feel about it. How about you?
Yeah, I thought it was a real incredible collection because it's really tailoring, in fact. It's not circus. No circus at all. There's no circus animals in this one today. Very tailored, very sleek, very wearable, and putting some much-needed femininity back into the male form. Always need that, always.
Let's go back to the 1990s now, when a group of activists took to the streets of Paris to protest the ill treatment of migrants, victims of extremism, and the LGBTQ+ community. The group was called the Red Warriors, which today lends its name to Jeanne Friot's collection.
Red is violence, passion. It's the way forward. It's what's banned. It's the color of where we want to go.
Is it unisex?
Gender neutral, yes.
Gender neutral. Men will finally be able to wear skirts.
Boys will finally be able to wear skirts, embroidered skirts, fur skirts. The idea is really about having a wardrobe that's based on a personality, a desire. It's a bit like a meeting between lovers. It's not about speaking, a boy and a girl, but thinking about something quite different.
A collection that draws heavily on the sartorial codes of firebrand designer Vivienne Westwood.
Yes, it was an homage, before her death. But I was talking about the fact that, as far as fashion role models are concerned, as a woman, there are actually very few. There's of course Vivienne Westwood and also Sonia Rykiel. She was very engaged politically, just like I can be with my collections. So I took up some of Vivienne Westwood's codes, like her tartan, and I tried to see how it could work for a new generation. I tried to put my twist on it. Sadly, she died, of course, but actually it makes it more meaningful. I don't know, it's a nice homage.
An extraordinary series of collections, with names as enticing as the clothes they represent. From the Red Warriors to New Eyes to see the future. Men, it's time to revamp your wardrobes.
Follow our international journalists on France 24. Douglas Herbert, Angela Diffley, Robert Parsons, Philip Turle, and Armand Georgian. From the newsroom to the studio or live on air, they are on standby 24/7 to analyze world events. Whether tackling historic, geopolitical, economic, or environmental issues, our experts get to the heart of the biggest international news stories. They contribute to our special reports and scour the headlines for information. Follow it live. Follow the news. Follow France 24.
Liberté, égalité, actualité.